Hi everyone, this is Kristen, and today I'm here with a really great case for the iPad Pro 9.7-inch. This is the UAG Metropolis case. It's an extremely lightweight case which provides a military standard drop protection. It's compatible with the Apple Smart Keyboard, and it even has a spot for Apple Pencil. Lots to love about the UAG Metropolis case. Let's look at this a little bit further on my iPad Pro 9.7-inch. Looking at the UAG Metropolis case for iPad Pro, it's very nicely made. It's quite a lightweight case. It's not going to add much weight at all to your iPad Pro. It does add some thickness, but as I said, this does have military drop test standard protection, so I think that it's worth a little bit of a trade-off. At any rate, it's not that thick. It's just a little tiny bit thick. The material on the exterior, this blue nubbly kind of material, gives a nice grip. It's a material that UAG calls frog skin, and it in and of itself is water repellent, although the entire case itself is not water resistant, just that particular material. At any rate, it has a nice feel in the hand. We have a magnetic clasp here that holds the entire thing closed. Looking at the interior of the case, you can see that the folio cover here is lined in microfiber. It's very soft and gentle for your iPad Pro's screen, although it does tend to attract lint and cat hair and such. The actual section here for your iPad Pro is a soft rubber material, not super soft, but it's flexible. It has this honeycomb pattern here, which is part of its protective strategy. You do have nice corners here which jut out protectively, should be very helpful for your iPad Pro, and overall it has a very nice feel in the hand. One nice thing about it is that this section is entirely removable from the rest of the case should you wish to do so. You simply just push into these little sections over here and the entire thing will pop off, which is nice if you wish to use your iPad without the folio cover. This can be nice if you're using this with the Apple Smart Keyboard. This entire section here is open, which exposes your smart connector, and so this is really very ideally situated to use with the Smart Keyboard or other such things. Or if you simply just don't want to be using the folio cover all the time, it's nice to be able to remove it. Of course, the downside here is that you now have two little holes here on the back which will let in dirt and dust, and of course you don't have any protection along this side. Attaching the folio cover back onto the Metropolis case is best done without your iPad in it, at least in my experience, because it does require a little bit of force to pop in. Inserting your iPad into the Metropolis case is quite straightforward. Simply just slide it in and then push the corners on. These are a soft rubber, as I said before, so you don't need to worry about them scratching anything. Of course, you do want to make sure that both your iPad and the case are clean, because any trapped dirt or dust can, of course, cause scratching. So once it's in place, as you can see, we have a nice little stand function here. There are actually little spots along this microfiber section here where you have little grooves that I think that are the intended stand positions, but honestly, because this is just a sort of a slightly grippy kind of microfiber material, it tends to stay wherever you put it. So this works really quite well as giving you multiple stand positions. The material of the stand is a little bit on the flexible side. It does move about slightly, but overall I think it works quite well. It feels very sturdy, and it seems like it's going to wear well. It's particularly nice that you can remove the stand if you don't want that, and you simply want to use the iPad by itself. Looking at the port openings on this case, we have nicely placed openings here for the speakers on the bottom and a generous lightning port opening which should fit with many third-party lightning cables. Going around the side here, we have an opening here for the volume up and down switches. This is not covered in any way, but it is inset so that it should be reasonably well protected. The same is true for the power button, and then we have cutouts here for the speakers at the top as well as your headphone jack. As far as our camera opening is concerned, it is nicely positioned and nicely sized. There is no issue with camera protection. Everything is perfect there, and everything is working very, very well with the camera in this case. So overall, I think that this is quite a nice case for the iPad Pro. Everything works really well, has a nice feel to it. I love the fact that we do have that Mil-Spec drop protection. It's very nice that we're able to remove the folio cover if needed, although it could be a little bit easier to take off and put back on. That's a little bit on the irritating side. Perhaps it gets easier with use, I'm not sure, but at least right now it's kind of stiff. However, it's really not too bad when you consider the fact that it's not very hard to take your iPad Pro in and out of this case. So overall, I don't think it's that inconvenient to have to take your iPad Pro out first before removing or replacing the folio cover. Overall, just really not too bad. I do like the versatility of being able to access your smart connector if you want to be using your Apple keyboard, and it's very nice that there is a little loop here for Apple Pencil if you should so desire. Again, this product is the UAG Metropolis case for iPad Pro 9.7 inch. This is the cobalt color. There is also a magma and a black color available. Retails for $59.95. It's available directly from UAG as well as from other retailers. I will put links below where you can find out more about it. Many thanks to UAG for sending me out this case to review. If you have any questions about this case, please feel free to put them in the comments below, and I will do my best to address them. And if you are interested in subscribing to my channel, please consider it. I do try to put out 2 to 3 videos a week on accessories for iPhone 7 Plus, iPad Pro, and Samsung Galaxy S7, and I would love to have your support. Again, this is Kristen, and this is the UAG Metropolis case for iPad Pro 9.7. Have a fantastic day.